Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Belmari. In this video, I'm going to basically just clean around my house. I live in a 32-foot travel trailer, like I said in my last video, with my 3 kids, husband, and doggy. And we are currently in Texas, and I just want to use this channel to motivate you mamas and you sisters and friends. I just want to welcome you in my channel and welcome you in my space here in a little corner on YouTube. And I just want to be some type of motivation for you or inspiration. I know for me, I need motivation when it comes to cleaning. It doesn't matter where I live, whether I live in a sticks and bricks home or now we're living in a travel trailer. And on a day-to-day, let me tell you, I need motivation. I need inspiration because on some days I feel like I wake up and I'm ready to take charge and homeschool my kids and clean everything, and I'm Mrs. Cook and I do everything. But on other days, I don't feel as motivated. And that's when I turn to so many things. And one of the things I turn to are YouTube videos. YouTube cleaning videos are for me. So if that is something that you enjoy as well, and you want to be here and watch some of my cleaning videos to get motivated and inspired and just be encouraged, then I welcome you. Welcome to my channel. And I invite you to like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that little bell that's next to the subscribe button. Because when you click on that bell, you'll be notified whenever I upload any videos. So I encourage you to do that. So let me just stop here. Let me stop blabbing and let me let you watch my channel. I'll be commenting here and there throughout the video, but for the most part, it's going to be a little bit of just letting it play for you and putting some music. All right. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you're motivated to start cleaning. So I'm just gonna continue cleaning my bathroom here and wiping everything down, disinfecting, changing the bag here for the little trash, and get started with wiping down the counter here where the sink is at. So I love using disinfected wipes because it just disinfects everything. This red spray that I'm using is called Mistoline, and it's actually a brand that's from Puerto Rico, and I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm excited because when we traveled to Florida, I found it at Walmart, and I was so excited. But look at this. I'm wiping everything down with the disinfectant wipes, and you might not see me, but in between, I throw away this wipe, and I just get a new one, and I continue to get more because it's so gross. Because we live in a travel trailer, a lot of water accumulates at the corner here, right behind the faucet. I guess it just has to do with not being leveled well or what, I don't know. I just know that every time that we use the sink here, whether or not people put water back here, water just accumulates. So this is my everyday thing. Because this is something that we're constantly using. People are constantly using the restroom, washing their hands. We brush our teeth day and night. So every morning I wake up and I wipe this down. And throughout the day, I do wipe it down with disinfectant wipe. So that's basically what I'm doing. Disinfecting everything. I don't know if you could tell, but our bathroom is small. And, it's a little bit of a challenge to use it, but we're blessed because we have a bathroom to use. So I'm just going to keep cleaning up. I basically wiped everything down You saw what I did. I wiped and disinfected everything. Now I'm just sweeping away, and I opened the door. We have a door here in the bathroom. I mean, some people don't like it, but I think it's pretty cool because I could just sweep and dust all out there. So that's what I did. I just grabbed the little rug that I have here and I shook it outside, and all the dust and everything goes out there, and just sweeping here a little bit so that I can get everything out, dog hair, dust, whatever, out. And then I just put everything back into place. Alrighty, I am done with the bathroom, and now I'm moving on to the living space. So we all pretty much have somewhere to sleep. Behind the fireplace is where my husband and I sleep. That's our room. And our two oldest have bunks to sleep in. Our youngest sleeps out here in the sofa bed. So that's pretty cool. The sofa bed pulls out, and the kitchenette, the little kitchen table that you'll see in a few minutes, that turns into a bed as well. But we don't pull that out too often, or we don't make it into a bed very often. So what I do on a daily basis is pretty much clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, make this bed, turn it back into a sofa so that we can have space to walk around, because, living in a less than 300 square foot home is, space is needed, so that's why I make the bed, and I make sure that everyone tries to keep their areas picked up and clean, because space is limited. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to get everything together and folded, and get the bed made, and get the sofa put away. And you'll see how I do that right now. So this is where my two oldest sleep, now that you can see it. All right, and now I'm going to show you how to fold a fitted sheet. You just take one corner, fold it, and then you just fold it all together, because I don't got time for all of that. But all jokes aside, I'm going to put away the sofa now, or the sofa bed, and make it into a sofa. So this is where the magic happens. I don't know if you can tell, but if you take a look at my dog, she just keeps looking at me with the side of her eye. And she's just waiting to see if I'm going to tell her something, either to move or what. But she doesn't move from there, but she just keeps flinching. It's funny. So now I'm just going to be picking up our table and cleaning and putting everything in its place, wiping things down. This area is the area that gets the most traffic in our house, I think, because we not only use this table to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the girls' snacks in between, but this is where we also do homeschool. I also use this when I teach online or tutor online. So this is a high traffic zone. There's constant cleanup to do throughout the day. So I'm just going to let you watch me pick up this area so you could take a look at where I put everything and how I get things organized in our small space. Here I go again with the sanitizing wipes. I just love disinfecting everything. How about you? Let me know in the comments. All right, so now I'm gonna try to get under here and pick up the mess of my children. As you can see, there's a mess of toys and a little bit of everything under here. This is where I usually put all of our homeschool books and workbooks, and I have them separated into these bins that you see here, the pink bins. Each child has a bin, and I have their workbooks or notebooks or just textbooks in those bins. But if you can see, it accumulates with toys, and the girls just take their toys out, play around with them, and don't put them back. It's just like a normal home that kids take out toys and don't put them away, and mama's constantly cleaning them up. So that's what I'm getting done here. And now you get to see my workspace. I basically just bought this curtain thing. It's not a curtain, it's just like a background that I bought on Amazon. And it's so cool because whenever I teach and either tutor or teach with any company that I teach with online, I could be anywhere. I have literally used this background, taped it up to where you just saw right now, or in my car, or I have taped it up to the fireplace right there and sat in front of it and taught. And they have no clue what's going on behind me. I mean, it just looks like a classroom. So I think that's pretty cool. As you can see, I have to play around with everything in my travel trailer because I have to utilize our space as best as possible just because of the fact that we don't have a lot of space. So I have to be wise with how I organize everything, and just so that it could fit well and we won't have to be walking over everything. I love this vacuum. And if you're interested in knowing what type of vacuum it is, just let me know. If you're interested in knowing what I've used, what products I've used, or just anything I've utilized that you've seen in this video, just let me know in the comments, and I can upload and the information here in the description box. But I've been having this vacuum for the past year or two, or year and a half. We bought it when we were at the house, and I absolutely love it. I not only bought it because I saw it on YouTube, but I bought it because I saw that a lot of YouTubers use it, and I just thought, man, it has to be good. I know there are better vacuums out there, but this one fits as well. It does the job, sucks up a lot of stuff, and it's so compact. That's definitely something that's a plus for us because of our living space right now. So now I'm going to go into the kitchen and clean up the stovetop and wipe down the countertops, finish the dishes, and wipe down the cabinets. But I'm going to start off by letting you know I use Barkeeper's Friend here, and this is something that I use for the stovetop, and I also use it for the sink. This leaves everything pretty clean, and I brush everything with this. I'm also going to add some Lysol here to some warm to hot water, so that I can just dip this brush and brush the stovetop. It's definitely steamy because of the fact that I had finished cooking and the oven was on. I believe the oven was on Well, it was on earlier, so then I just had to turn it off and everything was hot. So either way, I cleaned it up and I just kept using that mixed Lysol with water and dipping in it, and it's just a good concoction to mix together to be able to just get everything out of the way. What I like about this barkeeper's friend is that it's kind of like Ajax. The only difference is it's friendlier. It doesn't have bleach in it. It doesn't have any bleach in it, so it's not gonna eat things up, and it doesn't you don't have to worry about it staining your clothes or anything like that if it gets on your clothes. But it does a really good job at cleaning up the surfaces that you're brushing and wiping down. It leaves it that, like the sink, for example, when I wash the sink with it, when I use the brush, it does such a good job. So I just love using this Lysol with warm water and just grabbing a rag, just like you see me doing here, wiping down the grates for the stove top, wiping down everything around the walls, the surfaces, the countertops, because it just does a great job of degreasing everything and leaves it nice and shiny and spick and span. It smells good and it just makes me feel so much better. So now I'm just going to be wiping down the rest of the countertops and the cabinets in the kitchen. I like doing this daily because it helps reduce dust in the air. And if I'm doing it after every time I cook, then I'm eliminating grease and I'm eliminating things accumulating. And so especially because we live in such a tiny place, I just feel that I need to keep everything clean and tidy as much as I can. You're also going to see me cooking here while I'm cleaning. I'm taking the opportunity to cook some lunch for my husband, Josh, because he works on the campground where we're currently living at. He's a ranger here, and so every opportunity I get to just make him some lunch and drive it up there, it's so convenient that we're here and I can simply just drive up to the office. Oh, so look at the cabinets. Nice and clean after wiping them down with that Lysol and warm water. And it just makes me feel so much better to have everything wiped down. So now I'm going to take some time to show you what I'm going to be doing for lunch here. All I'm doing is adding some garlic, pepper, and salt to some ground turkey meat so that I can mix that all up and brown the meat. Once the meat is cooked, I'm going to be adding that to some potatoes and vegetables that I baked earlier. And you're going to get to see that in a few minutes. And then I'm going to be adding some cheese to it in a little bit after. And you're going to be able to see the end product of this lunch. So let me just talk to you a little bit about what's going on here. We have not been able to use this slide. We basically have a mess here because this is all clean laundry that's in this bag that I've been folding. So this side over here, this is all clean laundry, all that you see. I've just been washing laundry and dropping it there because I've been doing it at night. But now I'm gonna tackle this since I have some free time. But this slide, all here, this entire slide, as you can see, it kind of looks slanted, like it's closer to the wall here, it's a little bit out here. And same on this side. Well, when we were bringing in this slide, trying to bring it in so we could move from one spot to the other in the park, it was coming in from the bottom, but not from the top. So now it's stuck and it's slanted and we need to get it fixed, and we've been waiting and waiting, and that's what's going on. Just come out here and show you what it looks like. Look at the slide. Okay, let me show you the trailer, right? There's the trailer. See the slide? It's slanted, and it's not supposed to be slanted. It's supposed to be straight out. Let me show you the other one. We have two slide outs. Look at this slide out right here. It's nice and straight. So can you tell the difference? Straight, not straight. So it's like this. Instead of being straight, it's slanted. And we have a guy coming out. So that's what we've been waiting on. It's been a hassle. It's been a hassle to wait for this guy to come out to get it fixed because he didn't have any help. And then we had to call and make an appointment for a different company just to have a backup. And well, we've just been waiting. And it's been 2 weeks now, going on 2 weeks, and we don't have an appointment. This guy's supposed to come tomorrow's Saturday. And so we're waiting on that to see if he gets anything done. But we've already made an appointment with another company just to have a backup, just in case it doesn't work out with this one guy. He's by himself, working by himself. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But that's the story on that. So we can't use that slide. We can't use the table. We can't use the sofa. So that's why right now the kids have been, all of us, we eat breakfast out here, the table out here, and dinner not so much, because if it's dark out, then we just eat inside because it gets really dark out here, and we don't have any lights out yet, but we will be getting that situated. That way we could be out here at night because it's beautiful. Anyhow, let me get to putting that laundry away, separating everything into categories, into everyone's laundry, and that way I can put it away in everybody's closets and such, and I can clear that space. All right, so let me get to doing that. Of course, whenever I'm doing anything, any cleaning, cooking, putting clothes away, anything that has to do with cleaning, organizing, of course I'm gonna watch my girl, Kristen Casper.
They wanted green, so they decided.
Shout out to my Kristen. And if you don't already watch her, I highly recommend that you watch her channel, because she is an inspiration when it comes to cleaning, cooking, DIY, anything, organization, whatever. I've watched her for years now, and that's my girl. So if you like those type of videos, just like what I'm trying to do here, then I recommend her, Kristen Casper. Check her out. putting this together to take to Josh for his lunch because it's 4:29 right now, and he works until 8 o'clock today. He's a ranger here at the campground, so that takes us to him. And Belle put together a snack for him. Look how yummy, caramel, cheese, and apple slices. And so Belle is our oldest, our 14-year-old, so that was a big help to get her snack done. So that's what I'm doing right now, putting this together. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for coming and watching it. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and let me know if you like it and what you'd like to see in my next video. See you next time.